Welcome back for another video here on FPLcrisp. In today's video, we'll be looking at our team's lineup heading into Game Week 12. Certainly not a very high scoring Game Week 11, where none of our midfielders gave any returns. We did see three of our back four, although get clean sheets. Dyer just on the back of entering the team. Hurricane and Alexander Mitrovic both converted from the spot also to earn 9 and 7 points respectively. Kudos to everyone who captained Hurricane in that game week. And of course, something we haven't seen all season, and Erling Haaland blank. Now game week 12. For many weeks now, we've been preparing our minds for the blank that is going to occur in the game week 12. We've also taken necessary steps in those times to ensure that when the time comes, it will be easy to navigate. I also don't see game week 12 as a week where one ought to free hit. Free hit is one where I think when you have a lot of players blanking, or better still, double game week, that to be the best time to use a free hit. And this is not one of those, particularly because it's just one game out of 10 games that will not be played in the game week 12. It's one where you can just easily take -4 hits if need be, and naturally there's going to be the free transfer already. Fielding up to 9-10 players may be okay if you can't field in 11 players completely this season. More on that shortly. Looking at my lineup heading into the game week 12, I'm able to field in 10 players currently, particularly because James Maddison got a late yellow card in his game against Crystal Palace. Just 30 seconds more and it would have been over. We could have had Maddison for game week 12 and probably rolled the transfer heading into game week 13. So we could probably get in the likes of Saka and maybe someone else in our team. But for now, we have to look at a little troubleshooting. What are we going to do with James Maddison? More on that shortly also. For the game week 12, we do have a Newcastle double up against Everton, a game we can realistically expect a clean sheet, especially after keeping a clean sheet against the likes of Manchester United at Old Trafford. In Everton's game against Tottenham also, we did see that throughout the second half, Everton did not create any big chance whatsoever, so it's one that we could realistically also expect they could perform the same manner in their game against Newcastle. Our midfield comprises of Andreas, Rashford, and Wilfried Zaha for now. Not wanting to say much about Marcus Rashford, particularly because he was brought into the team on removing Saka from our team, who have been performing tremendously well since leaving the team. One of those things that happen in FPL. Wilfried Zaha has not been giving us what we want since bringing him on in the team. He has just gotten one assist in his last four. Hopefully, this is the game where he can revive himself and get a goal. Playing Wolves, who have also been performing way below par since the beginning of the season, is one which will be very interesting and one which a couple of goals or assists can roll in. Mitrovic against an Aston Villa side that looks to be struggling for some time now also seems like a good fixture. And in our team also we see Hurricane. Hurricane looks the most likely to wear the armband this game week. Hurricane, as we know, is a big game player. In the last 5 games in the Premier League, he has been involved in 5 goals, which is not a bad start heading into the game week 12. So for now, the armband rests firmly on his hand and Alexander Mitrovic with the vice captaincy for now. That was our transfer thoughts heading into the game week 12. Two players come to mind: Leandro Trossard and Mason Mount. With Trossard, it's likely that Trossard will just be coming into the game against Nottingham Forest and likely to sit on the bench in the game week 13 till 15 or even leave the team. Chances are he cannot get a good record against Man City and against Chelsea in his next two after that. Also, looking at Mason Mount has shown some improvement in his game since his last couple of fixtures. His last game now against Aston Villa, he grabbed both goals, one close range tapping and the other a long range free kick, which was impressive from the Chelsea's man. So he puts him in a good position to enter our team. However, His next three fixtures do not look so bad: Brentford, Man U, and Brighton. And having 28 points in the last three games provides a very good argument why we should put him in our team. Probably a lot of people are considering putting the likes of Mo Salah in their team. Not a bad transfer if you ask me, especially after seeing his game against Man City. Was not one I will be considering this game week. Not at all. Especially having the likes of Harry Kane in the team already. That's all from now at FPLcrisp. If you enjoyed this video, do give us a like. Do not forget to subscribe for more content in the future. From us at FPLcrisp, goodbye for now.